states is the same thing. People are borrowing to do super highway. Super highway to where? Let's use the small road. Super highway to where? They're borrowing to do flyover. When the main road is not good, why are you doing the flyover? Where are we flying to? We want the road to be good. But they're borrowing to do flyover. That is what you see in this country. My question is, what are we borrowing for? And I'll give an example with the issue of airport. We had borrowed to build new terminals in the airport. Maybe when we negotiated the loan, it was good. But as a businessman, even if you negotiate a loan yesterday to borrow it and you find out that things are not working, you renegotiate it. We've borrowed to build 4 new airport terminals across the country. My question is, are they viable? Would they pay themselves back? We all know that 80% of our traffic comes from Lagos Airport. But if you go there today, it's the only airport I know that if you want to use the toilet, somebody will ask you, do you want tissue? What are you going there to do? To take picture? What do you think you're going there to do? To go and take picture? It doesn't work. You go there, you find out the facilities are not working. In the passenger, in the main lounge where everybody moves, you know the big men move from VIP. If you go to the VIP lounge of our airport here, they have 2 toilets. In the where all of us move from, 2. So you will always see queue. People queuing. You thought they are boarding the flight. They are just waiting to just wait. That's what they are queuing. We can make it functional first. Go to Ghana. Go to Togo. Go to everywhere. It's just Rwanda. It's just one small building, but it's functional and working. So building to do new terminal for me, why don't you look at the approach of the airport? These are things we need to fix. They're basic. And we're borrowing. You go to the states, it's the same thing. People are borrowing to do super highway. Super highway to where? Let's use the small road. Super highway to where? When we are saying that we don't have small rural roads to reach to their village. That's what we need. If we can get that, that is enough. For the meantime, but they are borrowing. They are borrowing to do flyover. When the main road is not good, why are you doing the flyover? Where are we flying to? We want the road to be good. But they are borrowing to do flyover. That is what you see in this country. I have somebody today that is being owed, and his business is about to collapse. When I talk about government debts and then borrowing, because he did what? He did Christmas decoration. How can a government do this Christmas decoration when there's no rice on people's table? So these are things when we are talking about borrowing, I question borrowing and say, I'm happy the minister is here, because the minister is not only signing for the borrowing of the federal government, he's doing the same thing. He don't know, before the state can borrow money, she approves. So minister, when they come and tell you they want to borrow money, please tell them we don't need super highway. We just need normal road. For the meantime, we'll do with it. That is my question. I'm worried about the level of borrowing. It is not good. The next thing I was going to talk about is the issue of savings. No country. The reason why we're talking about massive borrowing today is because we didn't save yesterday. And cost of governance, which I'm sure I will make a mention later. Our constitution, I listened to one of the professors talk about the Epicurean life. Our politics and lifestyle have been built on a Epicurean life. Let's take care of today, for tomorrow we'll take care of itself. That is why our constitution, 162 section of our constitution, says that we shall maintain a federation account through all which monies will be paid into and shared to the 3 tiers of government, state, federal, and local government, without any remaining. Even in motor park, they keep some change for tomorrow. But everything here is shared. Because of it, there was no saving. No nation can survive without saving for tomorrow. Never. And that is the crisis we face today. So I'm appealing that constitution be changed. Let the present government appeal. We have people in National Assembly. Let them, they can fast track this one and change it and include saving. I know that we have today, people will say we have the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority Act. That one only allows, to tell you how Nigeria is, it only allows for saving of excess. Imagine excess in Nigeria. They will never get excess because they have to take everything.
Just to explain to you more of what Peter Obi is saying. Now, look at the state of our federal roads in 2025. What you are seeing is the state of our federal roads across Nigeria in 2025. Yet, APC is building coastal highway that is costing hundreds of billions of naira, that is costing us much money. But you have not even fixed the ordinary federal roads that we should be passing, at least for now. They won't fix it. They are more interested in doing projects that will not even finish in 10 to 20 years, leaving the roads that we have untouched, unrepaired. And that is the mentality of these guys that are in leadership position in Nigeria. That is their mentality. I don't even think they even use the roads. So they won't even understand. All they are interested is in, building projects that they say legacy projects. Who cares about legacy projects? Give me road to pass through. Repair the roads that are available. If the roads are available, we are passing and they are good, yes, you can be doing your own fantasy project or whatever. Nobody is arguing that we don't need big projects. But at least you will count one before you count two. It is just like you are saving up for your child's university education. But the child is not even in primary school. But you are not even paying the child's school fees in primary school, in secondary school, or even in nursery school. So how would the child get to go to university? It is good that you are saving for your child's university. It is beautiful. But let the child eat food first. Let the child go to secondary school or primary school and nursery school first before we begin to talk about big things. And that is the mentality of APC. When Peter Obi said that thing, that was actually in 2017 when Buhari was the president. You can see Tinubu entered and continued with that trajectory. So you can see the state of the federal roads in 2025. So for you to understand what Peter Obi was saying, nobody is against big projects. We are not. But we are saying, what of the ones that we have? Let the ones that we have at least be motorable while you begin to think about doing new ones. But they won't do it. They will leave the ones we have and be doing other ones that you begin to ask yourself, are they really what we need? Because that is what is called need assessment. What do we need? That is what matters more. We need motorable roads. For now, then, we can be doing super highways, coastal, whatever. They are good, but let me be able to drive from Lagos to Benin safely, from Benin to Asaba safely, from Abuja to Lokoja, good roads. You can now later start constructing the one we'll be driving in the air. Good, but let me at least drive on the ground for now, while I wait for the one you are going to build when we'll be driving on the air. And that is the mentality of APC. And that is exactly what Peter Obi was explaining. And that is why we must do whatever we can do to remove APC come 2027 and replace them with a man like Peter Obi who understands governance. Thank you, and God bless you.